LPB's Louisiana Young Heroes program is being presented this year with generous support of AmeriHealth, Caritas, Louisiana, East Baton Rouge Parish Library, the U.S. Army Baton Rouge Recruiting Battalion, DEMCO, and Hotel Indigo. You can find more information at lpb.org/heroes.
Dimly lighted, mysteriously
What makes a hero? For Batman, it's his genius. But for Corynn Gray, a senior at Thrive Academy, the answer is more complex.
I think a hero is someone who makes the most out of a bad situation, and instead of doing negative that goes into the situation, they go forth with positive to bring hope to other people.
Gray's journey to heroism was a difficult one. At a young age, she was bounced from house to house, from parent to parent. Both homes weren't suitable for children.
It's been really difficult for me. I've been from home to home, and recently, since last May, I was homeless for 6 months until my birthday. So it's been rough, a rough 18 years.
For most of her life, Gray was abused physically and mentally by family members. The abuse at one point was so bad that she ran away from home.
It was a decision I wanted to make at the time, but ultimately it wasn't up to me because I wasn't 18, so I had to go back and live with my mother. The next day, we didn't have a home after that.
On the outside, it was clear something wasn't right.
Just physical appearance, walking around shoulder slumped, walking around head looking to the ground. When you speak to her, she wouldn't look you in the eye and she wouldn't project her voice. So that kind of let me know that she didn't really see herself as valuable. She didn't think her voice mattered. She didn't think she deserved to be heard. So just those were my interpretations from just the physicality. And then when we began to speak, she was really forward with sharing.
Kadra Ellis is a teacher at Thrive Academy where Gray goes to school. The two bonded over time, and Ellis learned about Gray's home life.
And she reached out to me and mentioned about her not being able to go home or not being comfortable going home, and basically asked, like, what can I do? And so I made some phone calls and reached out to some of our counselors here, and then they took it from there. And next thing I know, 2 weeks later, she's a different person.
That's when the real transformation began. Gray was officially moved out of her abusive home and placed with a foster mother, Connie Orr. She started to come out of her shell and ran for SGA president. She joined after-school clubs and developed an interest in graphic design.
It was actually in the moment kind of thing where I just was like, okay, I'll see if I can do it, and I did. So it's another one of the situations where I didn't expect for something good to happen, and it did. So I'm always shocked when good things happen.
He's the founder and the CEO of Nabi Lotus Cosmetics. Let's hear it up for Corynn.
But most importantly, she became a young entrepreneur. Through the organization, Gray created her own skincare line called Nabi Lotus. The name stands for rebirth and beauty.
It's taken me a while because over the years I realized it's something that I wanted to do, but I never really thought I could make it into something feasible to sell. So the first one, I call it the butterfly wash or the Nabi wash.
Through this project, Gray conquered her fear of public speaking. She inspired her classmates to take a leap of faith, but more importantly, she gained confidence in herself.
Shoulders back, looking you in the eye. When she speaks with more confidence. And it wasn't a drastic change. It was minimal at first, but it kind of grew over time.
Gray's newfound strength is inspiring. That's why when nominations began for LPB's Louisiana Young Heroes, she was a no-brainer.
I feel very excited because I usually set my expectations way lower, so that's why it was such a shock, because I think there's so many more people doing so much more things, but actually getting nominated for it and actually getting it, it made me realize that what I do is something big. The things I do aren't just minimal. It actually inspires people.
It's been a long journey, and not an easy one. But by Gray's definition, a hero overcomes adversity, makes the best of a bad situation, and spreads positivity. In 2022, she has surely done that.
Do you think you're a hero?
Before, I thought like I could never get the title of a hero because I never felt like I've done anything big enough to be a hero. So now I see it and I think I am.